heads or tails. I say no way, try again another day.
Alright, what up guys? You'll have to excuse me for my absence. I've had some small issues going on lately. Started my physical therapy today. My knee's been bugging me lately. It's been affecting my training. And as you can tell, I busted up my knee about a week ago. So I've had some, these issues have been affecting my training, but no matter, we're getting back to it. So we're going to hit some shoulders and arms today. And for pre-workout, I'm feeling some pancakes. So we're about to bust some pancakes out, and I'll show you what that looks like afterwards. Alright guys, so real quick as I'm making these pancakes, I just want to show you the macros on everything that I'm going to use for this meal. So they're not just your regular pancakes. They're actually called power cakes, or Kodiak cakes. So you got these right here. And the macros on these are going to be 2 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 14 grams of protein per serving. So, and I'm going to have 2 servings of this right now. And then I'm going to have about 100 grams of strawberries. And I'm actually going to add this. So this is a lifesaver right here. This is a calorie-free, 0-calorie pancake syrup. So as you see the macros right here, 0 fat, 0 carb, 0 protein. So this is really good. I would really recommend this. I mean, if you're trying to save up on calories, definitely recommend this guy. And then I'm going to also add some natural strawberry spread. So the macros on this are pretty friendly also. You see you have 8 grams of carbs. So I'll show you what the end result looks like. So not going to lie, I tried to make this look as pretty as I could. And there we go. Still working on my pancake making skills. And there you go. I cannot wait to dig into this. Alright, so I'm going to eat this meal, my pre-workout meal, and then I'll probably wait about an hour, hour and a half, wait for it to settle, and then hit some arms and shoulders. So, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, what's up guys? Christian Vega checking in here. Summer Shredding episode 2. Now, it's been almost 2 weeks since I filmed the first episode, and honestly, that wasn't the plan. I actually had a goal to film at least 1 to 2 episodes per week, but like I said before, I had some issues going on that's been affecting my training, and I'm still trying to get used to this whole vlogging thing. So, like I said earlier, I started physical therapy. I injured my knee, and then on top of that, I actually busted up my toe and had to get my toenail pulled out. Disgusting, I know, but you gotta work with what you got and make the most of it. So we're moving forward now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a picture of me and my booty. Don't want anyone out there thinking that I'm skipping leg day or making excuses. But I will admit that my leg days aren't intense as they used to be. But hopefully I can make a speedy recovery and get back to 100%. So enough about the injuries. Let's get back to the actual workout. Today was shoulders and arms, which is probably my favorite day. Just because I get the best pump from it. As you can tell from episode 1, I'm all about the supersets. So typically supersets are used to speed up the workout, but I do it just to chase the pump because I get a really good pump out of it. So today I started out with shoulder press. I did 4 sets of 12, and I didn't superset this one with anything else, just so that I could focus on my form and strength. After doing shoulder press, I moved on to my first shoulder superset. So unlike chest and back, where I do chest, back, repeat, I just focus on shoulders first, and then I focus on arms afterwards. So for this superset, I did lateral raises supersetted with anterior dumbbell raise. And the reps for each of these was 12 to 15 for the lateral raises, and then 12 to 15 for the dumbbell raise. But it's usually closer to 12. So just a quick tip, when you're doing anterior dumbbell raise or front dumbbell raise, try changing your body position. So try laying on an inclined bench, and by doing this, this will allow you to access a further range of motion that you wouldn't be able to access otherwise. like when you're standing up or sitting down. So by laying down on an incline bench, you're able to access a further range of motion without loading the shoulder capsule. So in other words, you're able to avoid unnecessary damage to the shoulder. So here's just a different angle of the same superset as before. Notice that the motion is nice and smooth. I'm using minimal momentum, minimal swaying. You want to be sure that when you're doing this exercise, you're not just swinging your arms up, but you're actually feeling this in the shoulders. So nice and controlled. Like I was saying earlier, changing your body position can allow you to access a further range of motion. But changing your hand position can also make a difference. So if you notice here, I start with my hand position in a neutral stance or a neutral position and end with my palms facing upwards towards the ceiling. This is called supination, like you're holding a bowl of soup. So there's also pronation with your palms facing downward. Typically what I like to do is switch my hand positions every set, and then if I don't remember to do it every set, I just try not to go too long without switching my hand positions. Remember that when you switch your hand positions, this will allow you to offer a new stimulus and will target the muscle differently. So give it a shot and let me know what you think. For my next superset, I did front raises with a cable, followed by some rear delt exercise that I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I honestly think I made it up, but you'll just have to take a look for yourself. So for this first part, I do anywhere between 15 to 20 reps, followed by 15 reps of the rear delt exercise that you're about to see. I think maybe I'll call it rear delt pulls. I don't really know what else to call it. I was actually trying to do rear delt flies with dumbbells, only to realize that my form was completely off. Yet I was still targeting the rear delts, and it actually felt really good, so I just continued to do it. The rear delt is a small muscle, so it doesn't require a large range of motion. So I really like to superset this with basically any other shoulder exercise. This last exercise is actually my favorite finisher. It gives me the gnarliest pump. But I don't always do it just because it's good to switch things up. But what I do is 10 seconds of alternating arms and then 10 seconds of my arms together. And then I take about a 30 to 60 second break between each set and normally do 4 sets total. Alright, moving on to the gun show, aka arms. And what I do for these is superset my biceps with my triceps. So personally, what I think is that my biceps are really weak. I find that my triceps really dominate my biceps. And what I did for the longest time was just lightweight and a lot of reps for my biceps. And I kind of want to switch things up. And so what I started doing was actually going pretty heavy on the first sets, doing biceps, and then going lighter as the workout continues and just doing higher reps, so more volume, just to see if that makes a difference with my biceps. So for this first superset, as you saw, I'm doing standing alternating curls with tricep pull down with the ropes. And I did 8 reps for my curls and then about 15 reps for the pull downs. Next superset was alternating hammer curls followed by tricep push downs. So for this first part, I'm doing anywhere between 10 to 12 reps and then doing 15 reps for the triceps. For triceps, I usually always do high volume, anywhere between, honestly, 15 up to 20 reps for triceps. And with these hammer curls, I've actually noticed that it really targets the top of the bicep. I know that's not the best terminology, but basically where the bicep meets the shoulder. I've always had issues targeting that specific part, and I noticed that these hammer curls really help me engage that part of the bicep.
How you guys doing?
Finished the day off with some dumbbell spider curls. And like I was saying about the hammer curls, I really feel these at the top of the bicep. So give these a shot. I shoot anywhere between 10 to 12 reps on these as well. But notice that when I come down on the negative, it's real slow. Nice and slow and controlled, and get a good stretch of the bicep and come up and squeeze. So you want to be sure to have a nice slow movement. That's going to be important. And thanks for watching episode 2. Hope you enjoy.
Some people want me to be heads or tails. I say no way, try again another day.